Hi, I'm Lee with Lyndale Plant Services, here today to talk about a couple of Christmas plants that aren't poinsettias. The Norfolk Island Pine is often sold this time of year because it's such a nice addition to the home at Christmas time. It has very soft needles, but the word pine can be deceiving. Norfolk Island is off the coast of Australia, so this is a tropical plant, even though it looks like it would fit right in with our landscape here in the upper Midwest. So again, this plant needs to be taken very when you bring it home, make sure that it's well wrapped to protect it from the cold. It doesn't do well under 50 degrees, and we're long past where 50 degrees was in our forecast. They can grow quite tall indoors even. They can grow up to 6 to 8 feet. The thing about these guys to remember is that if you cut the sides or the top, it's not going to grow back. Like a lot of plants will regenerate a shoot. So you always want to make sure that you just trim from underneath and let it grow. It's got a spiral growth pattern, which makes them easy to they come out and they just form this nice round look so that it's always a nice rounded plant. This is a plant that you don't want to ever let dry down. That expression, moderately moist, applies here. Not every plant likes it, but this one does like to be kept moderately moist. This is also a great plant to put outside in the summertime. You'll get great growth outdoors if you do, but just remember to bring it back into the house before those temperatures hit 40 and 50 at night because it's tropical. So again, a great plant. We use this in our accounts all through the year, not just at Christmas time. It's a great indoor plant as well. Now, Christmas cactus, and the name cactus throws some people. Truly, it's a succulent, not a cactus. So this blooms in response again to short nights, meaning as the days get cooler and shorter, it sets bud, which, as you can see, this one has done very well setting bud. They come in nice hanging baskets. They come in 4-inch sizes, and as you can see, they do very well in a hanging basket. This one wants to be in a hanging basket. Since I don't have one that small, I'm just going to put it in a nice little pot for now. When you deadhead these flowers off of here, I wanted to point out that there can be a bud right next to a flower that's already fading. And I hope you can see this. But right here on this leaf, I'm going to take this bud off, and there's already a new little bud forming there. So when you're deadheading, be careful that you're not just pulling them off hard. You might want to double check, make sure that you're not pulling off a flower bud as well. This plant is tropical. It's from South America. So while it's in bloom, you want to keep it moderately moist. When you keep the green plant after it's done blooming, and this is one I really do like to keep. I like to put it outside in the summer, and those cooler nights help set the bud, so I'm guaranteed new blooms. But when it's outside in the summertime, keep it more shaded, keep it drier, because it's a succulent. When it's in bloom is when it's going to do its best drinking. It's going to drink more water then. Now, when you go to buy one of these at the store, again, it's a tropical, you want to wrap it well. But one thing that happens sometimes is when you buy it in full bloom, which you do, the buds can drop from stress. So be real careful wrapping it, making sure that it stays warm on its drive home, or you may come home and find these buds dropping off for no reason, just from stress. So take care of those guys, and you'll have these for many, many years. Everybody knows somebody who's got one that's 20 years old and had been their grandma's. So it's a long-lived plant if you take care of it right. I hope you enjoy these additions to your Christmas home and that you use them to decorate and have a little jolly look in your home. Have a great Christmas holiday season. Bye.